Hey, beautifuls. What's poppin'? I know. I ain't even gotta say it. We already know. We here. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I didn't even understand what I just said. But anyway, listen. I was having this conversation with one of my close friends, and he had mentioned about starting up my YouTube again. And it was just kind of funny because I had already thought, I have thought about that so many times, guys. So many times. And I be having so many ideas and I be so excited about it. And then when it comes to me pulling the trigger, I don't follow through. I just keep going. And I know life be lifing, but my life ain't lifing like that where I can't do a YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? But here's the factor. I'm really not inspired. I'm really not inspired because like I was telling my homeboy, hey John. So like I was telling my good friend John, I was like, I'm not into makeup like that no more. Every now and then I dust it on and keep it moving. I have locks now. So it ain't like I can just bust out with a wig review at any given moment. I'm not going to be the girl to give natural hair tutorials on locks because I'm not her. I go to a professional and keep my locks maintained. So why would I be up here on a channel trying to... No. Okay? So, oops, hand all in the camera. See y'all, I'm rusty. Had to switch it up. So I'm just like, I moved to Houston. I could do like videos on all the spots I go to. I don't want to though. All of these are great ideas, but I'm not inspired to do it. I'm sorry my finger is in the camera, y'all, but y'all gonna have to work with it. But I'm not inspired to do it, because that's not where that's not where my energy lies, you know what I'm saying? So I need to be inspired by something to do something. And I'm inspired, but I need to know what is going to inspire me to pop a video up on YouTube, right? So this morning I was inspired while I'm out here on my morning walk. I need to do more morning walks. I'll be trying to, because of my work day, scheduling conflicts and stuff. Most of the time I'll be out here walking in the evening. It'd be a little hotter in Houston, but anyway. But yeah, so I was like, but let me back it up a little bit, guys. And I don't even think I ever answered the question of why I'm not doing YouTube videos no more. Like I said, I've been wanting to, but never pulled the trigger. And like I was telling John in this conversation, I was like, I think it's because of the reason why I started my channel originally. So originally I started my channel at a time in life where I was just going through things. Didn't know how much I was going through at the time because in my mind I was in a blissful marriage, you know what I'm saying? So, but soon to come it won't blissful. And I ain't gonna be that YouTuber that tells that story. I told bits and pieces, but not details. But I'm not gonna tell the story because that's not where my channel lies. And I'm personal, but I ain't that personal on YouTube. Like I'm very free and open, and I say the first thing that comes to my mind. But I just know it's just some things I ain't talking about. And I don't need to talk about that shit no more. But only reason why I'm bringing it up is because YouTube was my crutch. YouTube was my distraction from all the stuff that was going on in life to the point where I wasn't even focusing on getting better and healing. was just going through the motion. I was doing my YouTube. I was traveling and seeing people and meeting people. Then I got introduced to podcasting. I was traveling, I was seeing people, I was doing podcasts. Boom, 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 boom. So it was just like a big ass snowball effect. And then the snowball melted. And that's when I really realized I was not healing. So, it was a process. So as I'm going through this healing process, I was still doing YouTube, but y'all noticed it was just getting less and less consistent. My motto was my consistency is my inconsistency. And I appreciate everybody that will still come and watch a video when I did drop a video. Then it just got to the point where it's nothing. We're here. We're here now. I'm doing nothing, right? Well, YouTube-wise. So, now with all that being said, it's just, I wanted to give y'all that information because I came into YouTube with a hole, with a gap, and like I said, instead of taking the time to really just fine-tune myself, navigate through life and my hurt and pain in a different way, I just fell on YouTube and social media, and I didn't focus on it. Okay, so through the years, I'm good. Like y'all can see the transition. The less I stopped posting, the less consistent I was. Please know I was getting into a happier and healthy place with myself, mentally and spiritually. Okay, and still to this day, that's where I'm at. I'm in a happier place in life in general. And the thing is, like, what's going to inspire me to pop up here and do a video or motivate me to do a video when the reason why I started doing videos was because I was not healed. So now that I don't need that crutch no more, that's why I really ain't doing this YouTube no more, because it was a crutch, guys. And that's what's making it so hard for me to even come back and drop videos and content. One, I don't know what content I want to drop anymore. Two, I'm just not in that place. And I'm just living life. I'm living life. I think the last video I did, I told you guys I moved to Texas. And I am really enjoying life out here in Texas. And I'm just meeting amazing dope people. The energy I left in Virginia is in Virginia. And I'm here. And I'm loving it. And my thing is, I'm really open to suggestions for content, but I'll be honest with you. I think because it's the inspiration, it's the time, and it's all that. But you see how I just pop up here randomly, and I said I'm gonna give y'all a video, and that's what I did. So I think it's just gonna be. No, I'm not gonna do that because I said that in the last video, I believe. But my content going forward will just be me and my thoughts. And I'm trying to think, what else can I throw in there? But I will give you an update on other things that's going on in my life, right? So, here's the deal. Here in H-Town, I don't know if you guys know, I have a thriving business, and it's called Jackie O Management. Specialty is accounting, bookkeeping, income tax, startup business services, and so much more. I'm a notary. I'm about to get my EA, which is enrolled agent. So it's a lot of things I can offer to my clients professionally. At some point, I can be a borderline 99% one-stop shop when it comes to certain professional service aspects. Okay, so yeah, my business has grown, man, like percentage wise. I'm gonna go revenue wise. I feel like I have definitely doubled, probably tripled my revenue monthly revenue this year. So, because I picked up a lot of new clients and everything, because I did a transition, and I worked for a firm that purchased the firm I used to work for, but I wasn't happy with the transition. I felt like their core values weren't the same core values for the company I work for. So, I left. I did not have a job lined up. Normally I'll go ahead and start looking, and then I'll leave once I get a new job. But that's how unhappy I was at that place. I needed to go. But I will be straightforward and honest. If I wasn't financially stable and secure enough to leave my place of employment with no job, I would not have done that. Okay? So listen to me. Listen. Don't leave your job if you're not financially able to keep maintaining your household, okay, without going in debt. Okay? Now, I'm at a place where I'm financially secure. I'm okay. So I was okay with leaving my job without having another full-time job coming in. So stick a pin in that. Now back to the business. I have my business. I do have regular clients that I serve monthly. And of course the income tax side of the business is what it is. But that's like seasonal. So I have more seasonal flow than regular monthly income flow coming in. But it's a revenue stream coming in, right? So I was like, I'm just going to focus on Jackie O. I'm going to focus on my business. Take a whole month off. I'll start looking eventually. I pretty much already had a plug though. So, but I said, now I'm going to just take this month off. And I'm going to focus on Jackie O. But here's the thing though. So when I resigned effectively immediately, before I sent the papers. Well, no, I sent the papers. And then I actually reached out to some of my favorite clients I love working with over the years. And, a lot of them was like, oh, dang, Jackie, I'm going to miss you. I wish there was some other way I can still work with you. Man, if you had your own business, I would definitely come and give you my service. Funny you should mention that. Let me tell you about Jackie O Management. So that's the story behind how my business grew technically overnight, y'all. Because the clients that I did reach out to, I got their business. You know what I'm saying? I built a relationship that impacted them, and I provided them a service that impacted them enough to say, I'm going with you. So anyway, now let's go back up here to the kid and caboodle. So again, don't leave your job if you're not financially stable or secure, or if you don't have at least, the old rule of thumb was have a few months of reserve in the bank. You need more than a few months, people. You need more than a few months. I know I had over a year worth of reserve. So I felt, if I was out of work for a year, I ain't give a fuck. But I won't really out of work because I still have my business. But what I'm saying is, at that time, my business wasn't bringing in as much revenue a month on a steady base like having a good old 9-to-5 W-2 job. But I will say this, even though income taxes are seasonal, it's like a little squirrel gathering his nuts in the wintertime, working hard. So when spring comes, you already got you good. You good for reserve for a year or more. Because I get my bank in the first quarter of the year because of taxes. So anything beyond that, I don't call it extra, but boom. But I know in order to grow my business, I needed monthly, reoccurring revenue stream. And that was going to be bookkeeping and accounting services, where I created a standard package, a middle package, and you know, top. It's 3 tiers. I have 3 packages. So at the end of the day, whatever package they decide to go with, or if I customize something for a client, I'm good. And here's the key, people. I ain't chasing money. I'm not chasing my fees. My contract clearly states, they got to fill out this payment authorization form authorizing me to have these ACH payments automatically deducted from their account on the same day each month. So, period. I'm getting paid, period. Okay? Same day each month. I know it's coming in. They know they're going to get what they expect from me and then some. Okay? So, I don't even know why I went off on a tangent on talking about my business and my career, but it was a reason, it was a purpose, but I'll figure it out, y'all. So, because I said I was going to take a month off. So here's the deal. When I got all these new clients, I ain't really take a month off, because I did say I was going to focus on Jackie O. But in my mind, I was just going to focus on, some updates, some marketing ideas to get new clients and stuff. I really wasn't expecting to get a windfall of new clients like that. So honestly, in them first 30 days, I was still getting it. It was tax season for one. And then I picked up all these reoccurring accounting services, monthly accounting services from these new clients that moved over with my firm. And so I was just getting it. There really was no rest in between for me. It was nice not having to get up on somebody else's dime and time. I still got up, but it was on my dime and time. And I know if I don't do this, I ain't getting paid. Okay? So, here's the deal. I was already being talked up with another firm, right? And so at the end of the day, I signed on with another firm. I couldn't turn the money down. The salary is. Okay? So, I'm signed on with another firm. And I still got these new bookkeeping clients. So at the end of the day, I really didn't get 30 days off. I've been go, right? But yeah, I got 30 days off from a W-2 and like I said, being on somebody else's time. And it was amazing. I'm gonna say this. Yes, I'm back to working for another firm, but I'm maintaining my firm and my new clients and everything. At the end of the day, if I had a chance to go back and change some date alignments up, baby, I would have pushed the W-2 back. I just would have pushed I would have took another month off. I would have took a whole nother month off. But the crazy part is, the people that I'm employed by now, like it's a process for them. They just don't rush and do all this stuff with just hiring people, because they busy too, for one. So I appreciated the fact that they kind of just kept, because they wanted me to start at this time. Then, people was out of town or whatever the case may be. So I just kept getting pushed back. So, I resigned like the 22nd of January, and I went back to another firm starting, I think it was February 27th, right? So right about 5 or 6 weeks or whatever. So, but if I could have pushed it back more, I would have pushed it back more. And I would have let them keep pushing it back, because I would have just kept doing my thing. And I knew eventually they was going to pull the trigger and do finish the onboard and all that stuff. I felt like it would have gave me more time to just enjoy being my own entrepreneur and marching to my own drum, which I still do. But, when you on a W-2, you got obligations and deadlines and shit. Not that I don't have them with my business. It's just different, because at the end of the day, I got to put that W-2 before my business a lot of times. But at least I got my business set up to where everything falls into place and I ain't getting behind, and I'm managing and I'm maintaining, okay? But this is what I learned through the whole thing. I'm not meant to work for nobody no more. I'm meant to be my own CEO, founder of Jackie O Management. That's what I should be focusing on 100%. But I haven't done that yet, okay? And let me tell you why. The main reason why, fear. And I know y'all like, girl, what you afraid of? I'm like, cause it's like, you got that steady check coming in and stuff. But I know y'all gonna be like, but you got all these new clients and you got that steady income coming in. Yeah. And it's just like, this is the problem with our mentality. We've just been trained from day one, go get a job, go get a job, go get a job. Nobody ain't saying, go be an entrepreneur, go be an entrepreneur, go be an entrepreneur. It's not that I don't have faith in my business or nothing, because trust me, I do. I've been doing this business since 2009. And for the first 5 years of it, that's all I was doing, was working for myself. But then, life happens, life changes, y'all already know. Divorces and separations and stuff. And, went back to the workforce. So anyway, now here I am. Now I will say this. My goal is to either before or when I'm 53, I'm not going to be on nobody's W-2 no more. The goal is to wane off and just be my own person in my own business. So, and I just be trying to think of other revenue streams or how to grow my revenue stream and everything. And before I say what my final conclusion was, I just feel, my thing is, I like my lifestyle, and I guess my question to myself is, if I just pull the trigger right now, just go work for myself, can I maintain my lifestyle? I can pay my bills and all that stuff. That's not an issue. Because my thing is, let me think. I want to say I make damn near almost a month in revenue as I do from my W-2. So I could live off of that and then some. It's not like I don't have a stash or anything or whatever, savings, But who wants to pull into the savings? I don't. Save it for something else, you feeling me? But at the end of the day, that's the fear. Like, I did take a leap of faith by just leaving that job and just focusing on myself and my business. But then 30 days later, I'm right back at somebody else's farm doing the thing. But at the same time, my farm just grew tremendously. So when you see me outside, you see me outside. I'm just balancing life. I can't let work and this job consume me, I still got to maintain some balance. So that's what I'm doing. And, I say all this to say another reason why I'm really not doing no content creating. I'm focusing on my business. I'm focusing on my personal growth, professional growth, and that's just where it's at right now. And I'm cool with that. And I don't think people who are in my life, some people in my life, don't understand that. Like, I can get all the praises and say, they say, oh, shout out to you. You got your business, you got your house or whatever. You can do what you want to do, move how you want to, blah, 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 blah. But when I'm 10 toes down and I'm really just going hard and grinding and focusing on my business and shit, and that means I'm not like giving I'm not giving the time that people are used to. I'm not giving conversations that people are used to. Now it's a problem. It's okay to do all this shit as long as I can fit y'all in y'all schedule. Y'all ain't thinking about my schedule and what I'm focusing on and stuff. And I know like y'all gonna say, well, oh Jackie, that's not cool. You're not being a good friend. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I tell people up front this is what it is. And if you okay with it, you okay with it. And it's like people say they okay with it, but when they start living through it, all of a sudden it's not okay. So at the end of the day, love everybody, love y'all. I appreciate those who get it. And I appreciate those who are trying to get it. And I understand. And I love you. Because it's always going to be love, okay? At the same time, relationships and shit change. And at the end of the day, But anyway, I just want to pop up here and just really tell y'all why I wasn't content creating no more. And where my life is, what direction my life is going in. I'm happy. I shouldn't have to say that. I don't have to say that. Y'all already know. I'm good. I'm still single. And I ain't got no problems with that. That might be another video for another time. Oh, hi. That might be another video for another time. So maybe that'll be the next video I do. Why I'm still single. Listen, maybe this is going to be my why series. So the first video of my why series is why I really ain't content creating no more. Okay? So anyway, y'all, happy Sunday. Because I'm going to upload this when I get home. And thanks for joining me on my walk. I'll talk about that in another video too. Why I'm out here walking. Y'all know I'm so extra. But anyway, shout out to my day ones and twos and threes and 4, 5 years plus. And hi Lori if you watch this. Hey Patrina if you watch this. Hey Marina, hold on, I'm saying her name wrong. You know who I'm talking about. You in Florida. Hey girl, hey. Just hey everybody. Hey. Whew. Hey my New York family, I miss y'all, man. I just seen y'all had Curl Fest. Them the times I miss. Them the times I want to get back to. Them the people that I want around me. The energy was crazy back then. I really think COVID had a lot to do with a lot of people's shift in energy and views on life, which is understandable. I miss the time before COVID. So good. But anyway, guys, be good. That's it.